So there is another model that's used for code generation. You'll probably see a lot of videos and posts on Instagram, other social media platforms, talking about how developers are losing their jobs. And that's because ChatGPT is actually able to generate full-fledged code. I can ask it to write me code in a different language. I can ask it to build a website for me. What you will notice though, as a developer using ChatGPT, is that ChatGPT can't do any tasks specifically for you that involve uploading the website to the internet, deploying it obviously to a hosting site. When you build your application, it obviously can't deploy it to the App Store. It can't do a whole bunch of other things that need that human touch at this point. So it can generate code for you and also help push you in the right direction. I use it a lot pretty much as a side assistant when programming. If I get stuck on a piece of code, I can ask it to help me out there, or to speed up some of my day-to-day tasks when programming. But as a code generator or something that can build an entire website or write an entire app for you, it's not at that level. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to say write an HTTP request in JavaScript using Node Fetch. Notice that I've specified the exact Node package that I want it to use. I use Node Fetch. You can use Axios. Don't mind my pronunciation, but if I hit enter, it'll give me an example of an HTTP GET request and pretty much gives you all the code. I'm looking at this now, and as a developer, I can tell you I can copy and paste this into my Node.js or into my JavaScript code, and it'll work. But the cool thing about code generation with ChatGPT, and where the chat part comes into GPT, is the fact that it actually provides an explanation about the code. It explains the code, tells you why it's doing what it's doing, and explains what the code does. Now, in this case, it's given us an example of a GET request and also a POST request. It's also told us we can use POST, put, delete, and a whole bunch of other information around this. Now, if I said, can you use the Axios library? And it'll let us know that we sure can, and it'll give me an example using exactly that. So if you have a certain tech stack that you like to use, or there are certain libraries that you prefer to use over others, you can go ahead and let ChatGPT know exactly that, and it'll provide you with information around that. So what will happen is if I tell it that I want to use the Axios library, or I would rather use Node Fetch, it'll provide me with a code snippet using that framework.